All right, another Kaloon intro. Ooh, is that a turret? I need Ghost Pro. It's time to go get that turret. I don't even care. People are shooting at me. I don't even care. I just want that turret. Come on, bust out of this window. This is how you get Ghost Pro right here. It's right there. Oh, Ghost Pro, yes!
Drop to the floor, drop to the floor, drop to the floor, drop to the floor.
What's up, ladies and gents? This is IDAHODUB with another Call of Duty Black Ops gameplay. I am playing Team Deathmatch on the jungle. So not only am I not playing Domination, but I'm not playing on the First Strike map pack. And I'm trying to stray away from the First Strike map pack because I am sick of Discovery and I am sick of Stadium. And I am sick of when I do get the chance to play Berlin Wall that I do terrible. Like, that is a bad map. I don't know if I'll ever have any gameplay that I can put up for you guys from Berlin Wall. And then Kaloon, the only good thing I've got from Kaloon is the last 3 video intros, and that was all from one game, basically. So I'm going to try to stay away from the First Strike map packs. Well, I guess we'll see. If I end up having a good game, maybe I'll throw it up, but for now, it's the jungle, and I'm going to try to stick to playing Team Deathmatch because it's shorter games, and that makes shorter videos, and I don't know that you guys like the 11-minute long videos all the time. So I'm switching a few things up. And speaking of switching up, let's get into the topic for this video, and that's cell phones, or I guess I should say smartphones. The reason I want to talk about smartphones, or cell phones in general, I guess, is because do you guys ever find yourself in a situation where you are like arguing over your cell phones? Like, basically it's like my cell phone's better than your cell phone. And I mean, I guess this can come up with a lot of things, but I think the cell phone argument happens the most to people. For instance, my roommate just upgraded his cell phone and he got the Evo, so the HTC Evo, and he's never actually had a smartphone. So he's, you would be excited about that. He's never had a smartphone, and of course you would be excited. Like even if you've had a smartphone, whenever you get a new cell phone, and cell phones in particular, it's like you want to like do everything with the phone. You want to use all of its features like day one. When I got my iPhone, I was like, oh yeah, I can talk on the phone and surf the web. I want to do that right now. You're excited. You want to use everything on the phone. And that's how my roommate was. But the problem, I don't know if it's a problem, but what I've been running into, and not just between my roommate and I, but it's with my friends in general, is there is a split. So I have the iPhone and some of my friends have iPhones. But the other half of my friends have the, Android phones. So the Evos or whatever else the Android software runs on. And there's always the debate. Whose phone is better? Well, my phone's better, obviously. No, that's like, this is the situation I'm finding myself in quite often. And what ends up happening is the only ground I really have to stand on with the iPhone, because I am with AT&T, not Verizon's. I don't have Verizon's iPhone. So the only ground I have to stand on is the fact that I can call people and surf the internet at the same time. And what do you say to that? When I tell people that, they're like, how often do you do that? I rarely do. Occasionally, if I'm on the phone and I need to give somebody directions or I need to look something up, I'll use it. But that's about it. So that's like really the only grounds I have to stand on. I don't even have the iPhone 4, so I don't even really have that great of an argument. Which makes this whole thing even stupider. Stupider. I don't think stupider is a word, but I'm using it anyways. So what ends up happening is, like, I find myself getting defensive, like I'm Steve Jobs, or like my phone's my baby, and I'm like, no, you don't talk about the iPhone that way. The iPhone's the best thing that's ever been created, ever. And why do I care? Like, why do I care? If somebody likes the Evo better, I shouldn't care. But for some reason, I find myself getting all defensive, and I notice that my friends are too. Like, they start arguing with me, like we're bickering about our cell phones. Like, who cares? Who cares? We both have phones that are capable of doing crazy things, like stuff that you can do on your laptop, you can now do on a phone.
Let the dogs out.
And so, like, I just think it's crazy that we are arguing over cell phones. And I don't know, it's funny to me because I find myself in this situation a lot. And I'm like, when I sit back and like think about it, I'm like, why am I arguing? Why do I get so defensive about the iPhone? Because I'm sure I would probably like the Evo, and I'm not even a Mac guy. I don't even have an Apple computer. I use a PC for everything. I've never even owned a Mac. The iPhone is the only Apple product I've ever owned. I take that back. I used to own an iPod, but it's like this is the only Apple thing that I've owned, and I don't really care about Apple that much. But when it comes to the cell phone discussion, you talk bad about my iPhone, for some reason I get pissed off. So I don't know. Does this happen to you guys? What are your thoughts on it? I mean, if you feel like arguing with me, you can leave a comment telling me why your phone is better. And if you have an iPhone, you don't have to explain that, because I already know why it's better. I mean, I can't explain it to anybody else, but I know it's better. So let me know what you guys think. Does this happen to you? Do you guys find yourself in this kind of a predicament? Recently I find myself in this situation all the time, and this can go for anything. I mean, this can go for basically any type of electronics. Like cars could be the same way if you're really into cars. You know, I just find myself in the cell phone, whose cell phone's better debate all the time. So yeah, let me know what you think. I'm about to wrap this up. Let me know if you guys want me to keep playing domination, or if you want me or keep playing deathmatch, or switch back to domination. I'll probably stick with deathmatch for a little while, just to keep the videos short. But that's it, guys. The final kill, there it is, 7,500 to 3,600. 30-5, not bad, not bad. I appreciate all of you watching. Thank you, and we'll see you next time.
Drop to the